Before we start, I just wanted to talk for one moment. Hi, guys. Some new people have joined. You're so welcome. I was listening to an amazing podcast this afternoon, and I will share the link with you guys. But it was Dr. Louise Newson. She talks a lot about menopause. She has a menopause clinic in London. And let me check. Is everyone muted? Yes. And she has tons of episodes. The episodes are amazing. All the different episodes. She brings in different experts to speak. But the one I was listening to was a podcast about the pelvic floor. And it was amazing. So I'll send you the link so you can listen to it. But I suppose she was talking about how when we're younger, we're having children. And that's when, say, we have children and all of the effects it has on the pelvic floor. And our body still is fully estrogen, which helps with muscle strength and elasticity. And so after having children is the ideal time and the recommended time to really start working on your pelvic floor muscles. I know my sister lives in France and she had her first baby before me. And straight away after her baby was born, she was given 10 sessions with a physio and stimulation with a machine to encourage the recovery of her pelvic floor muscles. And it's just every woman in France gets it automatically. And so what happens as we get older, and especially a lot of us in this group, not everybody, but some of us are in our 40s and 50s, and your estrogen starts dropping. And that's when the effects of the children starts kicking in. And so very common for, it's called key door urgency, where you get as far as the door, you put in the key in the door and suddenly you're bursting to go, or frequency, or little bits of incontinence with laughing and coughing and all of these. And so I suppose I just wanted to say it is incredible to be doing Pilates, because not only are we strengthening our core, but as you guys know, we always are working our pelvic floor muscles in this Pilates class. And that is the most important thing we can do to keep our pelvic floor healthy, strong, and those muscles working properly. And so I'll send on the link to the class, to the podcast. But the other thing is, she also has great recommendations on taking topically applied estrogen if the problem is not being sorted by pelvic floor exercises alone. And so it's good to know if those things are happening and the pelvic floor muscle exercises aren't hitting it as much as you needed to, that there's other options. So it's great to know we're doing stuff that's so well and healthy for our bodies. I'm so passionate about women's health because in all my experience, I see when the women are well, the rest of the family benefit. And certainly my experience in working with children with difficulties when I was younger, how healthy the mom and engaged and involved, the better the outcomes. And so this time you spend taking care of yourself and doing these things that nurture and keep you well is so beneficial, not just for your health, but for all those around you. So I'm so glad to see you all here, and I'll share that podcast when I'm sending out the recording, and let's get started. I was delighted when I listened to it. My instructions are always correct as well, that it's a whole canopy. So the pelvic floor is not just stopping a pee in midstream. It's all of the muscles like a hammock, from the pubic bone at the front to the tailbone at the back. And it's engaging all of those. And we don't hold it the whole time. We engage it more as we exhale, and we just keep strengthening those muscles as we work throughout the class. And so even if you can't get into and do all of the different things, if you start getting a cramp in your leg, at least if you're working your pelvic floor muscles, major work going on. Okay, so with that, let's come lying down. And we'll start by completely relaxing. And so let go of your day. Just start to become present. Tune in to your own self. Tune into your body And notice that lovely alignment. So your calves are on the floor and your heels, but maybe the back of your knees is not. Your sacrum, lower back is touching the floor, but where your lumbar spine starts is not. So your lower back is not, whereas your sacrum and tailbone are in contact. So that natural curve of your spine. Your shoulders are on the floor, but the back of your neck is not. Lift your head slightly. Draw your chin towards your chest a little bit so the back of your neck is long. And let go of any tension. And take a few breaths, just dropping in. This is your time. This is your time to be well, and everyone around you benefits the more that you really give yourself this time. It's not at all selfish. It's actually helps everybody in your family and all those we live with. So now bend your knees, place your feet on the floor. And then here, let's start our Pilates breathing. So inhale through the ribs, feel the ribs expand. And for the first couple, let's expand the belly as well. So as you inhale, the ribs, the belly expands, pelvic floor is relaxed. And then as you exhale, feel that lift of the pelvic floor. So all of the muscles from the tailbone at the back to the pubic bone at the front, and then feel the navel, the lower abdominals sink and the ribs draw in. So it's a whole activation on that exhale. Let's completely relax on the inhale. So as we inhale, feel the expansion. So belly, ribs, and pelvic floor relaxes, expands. And then as you exhale, engage. So lift the pelvic floor, feel the lower abdominals sink and the ribs draw in. Inhale through your nose, expand. Feel the pelvic floor dilate, relax. Exhale through your mouth, lift the pelvic floor, sink the lower abs, ribs in. And now I want you to keep that activation of the lower abs, the pelvic floor slightly engaged. Inhale, just the ribs expand. So still a full breath. And as you exhale through your mouth, sink the abs a bit more and lift the pelvic floor a little bit more. So let's do 2 more just like that. Inhale, ribs. And then exhale, lift and sink. So lift pelvic floor, sink the abs. So we're not completely relaxing like we did at the start as we inhale, but it naturally relaxes a little bit. But as we exhale, we're actively engaging more. Super. Okay, so we're going to do a hinge up and down. So press into your feet. Take an inhale through the ribs. While the ribs expand. And as you exhale, push into your feet and hinge all the way up. Squeeze pelvic floor and sink the abs and squeeze the glutes. Inhale, I want you to come halfway down only. We're not articulating, we're hinging. Exhale, squeeze and lift. So lengthen the spine. Inhale halfway. Exhale, squeeze and lift. There's 3. Inhale and exhale. Inhale halfway. Exhale 5. Inhale halfway. Exhale, squeeze, lift 6. That's it. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze, lift 7. Inhale. I remember with the Pilates Bridge, we're not looking for lifting onto the ribs. We're looking for that nice length. So straight line, hips, ribs, and knees. Inhale halfway. Exhale 8. So we don't lift the hips higher than the ribs. Inhale. And 9. Inhale halfway. Exhale, lift up 10. Super. And now coming all the way down. Really nice. Lift one leg into tabletop. Hands behind your head. Oh yeah, no, we're going to lift both legs into tabletop. One leg and then the other leg. Hands behind your head. Your thumbs are down the neck. Your head has been held in the hammock of your hands. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, lift, squeeze. Inhale, coming down. Exhale, lift. So here, I'm going to push the hands, head into the hands. Exhale. And you want to really use the abdominals to lift you. It feels like too much. Put the feet up, bring the feet down. No problem. And squeeze as you come up. 6. And 7. And 8. 9. And 10. Okay, great. And now just bring the left leg down. So left leg down, the right leg stays on tabletop, hands back at your sides. Inhale here. I'm going to exhale and lift up. Inhale halfway. So the same thing we're doing, but now we've only one leg on the floor. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 2. Exhale, 3. And 4. Push into the heel of that standing leg. 5. And we're only coming halfway down. 6. So the bum doesn't touch the floor. And 7. That's it. And 8. 9. And 10. Coming all the way down. Leave that leg lifted. Hands behind your head. Inhale. Exhale, rotate. So we're going to stay rotating to that one leg. Inhale. So it's the right leg for me. Doesn't matter which side, as long as you go both sides. 2. And 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay, now bring the left leg up and the right knee comes down. Right foot comes down. So now we do the other side with the hinging. So hands on the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Lift. 1. Halfway down as you inhale. Exhale up. 2. That's it. 3. 4. So you want to be nice and stable in the pelvis. 6. 5. So they're not swaying side to side. 6. So really using that standing leg. 7 to lift up. And 8. 9. Last one. 10. Super. Come all the way down. Interlace the hands behind the back of your head. Inhale. And then exhale. Lift and rotate. 1. Inhale back down. Lift and rotate. 2. And lift, rotate. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Super. Bring both legs up into tabletop now and we'll alternate. So inhale here. And then as you exhale, one foot comes down and you rotate towards the bent knee. Inhale, both legs up and exhale. So my right foot goes down, so I'm rotating towards the left. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Check as you exhale. Are you lifting your pelvic floor, sinking the navel? And 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Super. Both legs down. Hands to the floor. And now let's lift up into our bridge. I'm going to do some marching here. So make sure both hips stay even. We're not going to go swaying in the pelvis. The work in the legs and the stabilizers. So here, press into your feet. Navel to spine, pelvic floor lifts. Now press into the left foot. And then all the responsibility goes to the left leg. The right leg lifts up. Right foot comes down, responsibility, switch. And the other leg. So hips are not moving. You switch responsibility and 4. That's it. and 5, 6, 7. Lift those hips. 8. Good job. 9 and 10. Excellent. Both feet down, and let's articulate all the way down. Really nice. Excellent. So now lift the head and shoulders, reach the arms forward, bring one leg into tabletop, and now hold onto that leg and draw the knee in. Excellent. Extend the other leg long. So shoulders are lifted. Really nice. We're going to come into single leg stretch. So left hand on your right knee, right hand on your shin, lift a little higher, and let's stay uplifted. Inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Inhale, exhale 4. That's it. Inhale, exhale 5. Of course, hands behind your head. If your neck is anyway tender, 6. Inhale, lift up nice and high, navel to spine. 7. Pelvic floor lifts as you exhale. And 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Both legs straight up. Interlace the hands behind your head and push the head into the hands. Thumbs down the side of your neck. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, one leg goes down. Inhale up. Exhale, other leg. Inhale up. Exhale. So the weight of the leg is going to make the core work harder. So what's going to want to happen is your lower back will want to arch. And so you keeping the lower back in contact with the floor places all that effort on the front abdominals to keep drawing in. So make sure the back doesn't arch. And you're putting a lot of work on the abdominals by putting all the work of the weight of the leg. 7. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale up, exhale 8. Inhale up, exhale 9. Inhale up, exhale 10. Super, both legs long, reach the arms overhead. Really nice. Let's do a little bit of rolling up and down. So reach the arms, look to your toes, take an inhale. And then as you exhale, rolling up. Now remember, you can use your elbows, right, to help you. And rolling all the way up and reach the arms forward. Draw the abdominals back. Inhale to straighten. And then exhale, rolling back. So lower abs working, C curve coming back. Excellent. Reach the arms, take an inhale. Engage, squeeze, exhale, rolling up. And let's stay here for a breath or two. So reaching the arms, relax shoulders away from the ears, and then point the toes. So abdominals drawing back, pelvic floor is lifting. So real stretch in the spine. So now inhale to straighten, and then sink the abdominals, exhale to roll down. Excellent. We'll do one last one. Inhale, look to your toes. You can flex the feet, inner thighs active. Exhale, squeeze, lift, sink back, and fold. So now reaching point the toes, stretch. Really nice. Inhale up. And now exhale, let's come into a side series. So a lot of work into the glutes today. Oh, actually, there's one more we're going to do here. So come lying on your back again. We're going to do the nutcracker. So lying on your back, shoulders away from the ears, ribs in, navel to spine, pelvic floor lifts, one leg in tabletop, second leg comes up, bag of sand on your belly, legs are straight up. And so here, reach the arms overhead. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, the legs go wide, reach the arms and reach forward. We'll go for 10. Inhale, legs together, arms overhead. And it's length in the spine. 2. And 3. And 4. Relax in the shoulders. Come as high as you can. 5. No problem. Knees can be bent if it feels like too much with the leg straight. 6, 7, and 8, 9, and last one, 10. Excellent. Bend the knees, and let's come into our side series. So head resting on your hand, and the knees are bent. So do a 90-degree angle. Excellent. Top hand is here in front of your chest, or you can have it on your waist, or you can put it here at the side of your head, whatever works, right? I'll go between all three, so you have the option of going whichever one. So the knees are stacked, the hips are stacked, and think of this top hip lengthening away from these ribs. And as it does that, you can feel the lower waist. It's not going to lift off the floor, but it's just got a little bit of a lighter contact. And so top hip lift, drawing away from these ribs, and it activates the bottom waist a little bit more. Lift the pelvic floor, navel to spine. So we'll start by lifting the leg up to a 90-degree angle. Excellent. And here I want you to internally rotate. So it's not the knee, it's the thigh, that femur head in the hip socket rotating. So now the toes, the feet are slightly higher than the knee. Really nice. And then here, we're going to kick it back. So exhale, kicking it back. Inhale, bringing it forwards. So you have that internal rotation. So the knee is lower than the foot. Exhale, kicking it back. Lovely. Let's go for 10. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Really nice. Check again the bottom top hip lengthening away from the ribs, activating that lower waist. 4. We need your balance here. Inhale, exhaling. 5 and 6 and 7. Keep that bottom waist active. That's it. 8. As you exhale, lift the pelvic floor, lower abs in. 9 and 10. And now let's stay back. Okay, so ground that bottom knee. It's going to want to lift. Stay back. And here you're going to hamstring curls. So bend the knee, the heel in toward the bum, and then extend. You still have that internal rotation, right? And bend and extend. 2. Can you tell we're working the glutes? 3 and 4 and 5. That's it. Check again. So top hip is over bottom hip. We're not moving in the hips. 6 and that internal rotation. 7. If you want to, if it feels a bit too intense on your hand, 8. Put your head resting on your arm. 9 and 10. Hold on. Okay, we're going to do a bicycle, and again, we're going to keep that rotation. So knee comes forward, then straighten the leg. Straight leg goes all the way back. Excellent. Bend the knee. So nice and slowly, bottom waist activated, pelvic floor lifted, navel to spine, bend the knee forward, straighten the leg. So we still have that internal rotation and straight back. Excellent. Bend the knee. Great job. And bring that knee forward. 3. Straighten the leg. We'll do 5 each direction. And bring it all the way back. And as it goes back, you can feel it, right? This is where the balance really kicks in. Excellent. Bend the knee. Internally rotating the thigh. Bring it forward. Navel to spine. Straighten. And all the way back. Last one this direction. Bend the knee. Bring the knee forward. Excellent. Straighten the leg. And now all the way back. So let's go the other direction. So straight leg comes all the way forward. Bend the knee. Bring it back as a bent knee. That's it. Straighten the leg and bring it all the way forward. There's 2. Bend the knee. Bring it back. And then straighten the leg. Bring it all the way forward. Oh yeah. Bend the knee. Bring it back. There's 4. Straighten the leg. Bring it all the way forward. Bend the knee and bring it all the way back. Okay, great. Straighten the leg, bring it all the way forward. And now you can be a bit more in parallel or still internally rotated. Let's do 10 drops. So 1 and 2. Bottom waist lifted, pelvic floor lifted. 3, navel to spine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Leg is long now. So straight down and 1, 2, 3, 4. Check everything's active. 5, 6. So it's not just the moving leg, right? You're still lifting the pelvic floor, navel to spine, bottom waist lifted. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now leg behind you. Let's go up and down. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Everything active. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Super. And now reach the top arm and the bottom, the back leg, the top leg back rather, and the top arm forward. Really nice. And let's go up and down. So up and down. 1. So the top arm reaching allows the back leg to go back a little bit further. 3. Counterbalance. 4, 5. See, can you reach that back leg a little bit further away from you? 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Draw the heel into the bum for a quad stretch. And now draw the leg forward. Hold on to the shin for a nice hamstring stretch. You feel really nice. Let's do that again. So heel into the bum for a quad stretch. And keep the knee parallel with the hip. So not bringing it up higher or down lower. So it's still lining up. Yeah, excellent. And now the leg forward and a hamstring stretch. Really nice. Okay, great. So let's come into a side plank on your forearm and lifting up. So side plank, loads of variations. So top leg forward, halfway. So this gives you a little bit more support. So that's a nice variation to do. Second type of variation is the bottom leg underneath and then the top leg long. So we're going to be doing hip dips. So either variation suits, right? Or you can have both legs stacked. Feet are one on top of the other. Or the one I really like is the top foot, the foot's on the floor balancing. So it's a side plank, right? So it's like as if you're against a wall. So the tailbone draws under, nice straight line. We don't want the bum sticking back. Really nice. So I'm going to dip the hip down and lift up. 1. Lift up. 2. And remember, you're in one of the other variations. 3, if this feels like too much. 4. So the top leg halfway forward. 5 and 6, 7, 8. Great job. 9 and 10. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. And let's come around onto a forearm plank. Clasp your hands. So nice straight line. Excellent. And here we're going to drop one hip towards the floor and back up. 1. And then drop the other hip and back up. So exhale as you rotate. Inhale to center. Exhale. There's 4, 5, 6. Nice straight plank. 7. And hip rotates. 8. Keep the shoulders nice and steady. 9. Last one. And 10. Excellent. Now come all the way down onto your belly. And the arms like rugby goal posts are like a cactus. And here we're going to work. Very often when we're in this supine position, we're working with back extension. We're really going to work into the rhomboids, the shoulders and the arms tonight. So leg stretching back, pubic bone presses down, lift the pelvic floor. The back of the neck is long. You're looking down at the mat just beneath your nose. And then reach the arms up. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, draw the arms back so the shoulder blades draw towards each other. Inhale, arms closer to the floor. Exhale, lift. So your back is not changing its relationship with the floor. 3. We're squeezing the shoulder blades. 4, really working into the back muscles. 5, 6, check pubic bone into the floor. Pelvic floor lifted. 7, navel to spine. 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Okay, so let's go to the other side. So onto the other side for the side series. So starting head resting on the hand when both knees are bent. Top hand to the floor, to your hip or to your head, whatever works. And now lengthen top hip away from those ribs and immediately feel the effect, right? The lower waist lifts, activation there. So nice and strong. So we're definitely not relaxing, right? There's a strong activation. Hip lengthens away, bottom waist lifted, pelvic floor, navel to spine. So lift the top leg and now internally rotate it in the hip socket. Inhale forward, and then exhale, kick it back. 1. Lovely. 2. Keep thinking of that top hip lengthening away from the ribs. 3. Pelvic floor lifts. And reach it back. 4. That's it. 5. 6. Hand can be in front either. Nice. Here. 7. Torso is not moving, right? So the relationship with the torso with the floor is staying very steady. And 7. And 8. 9. And 10. And now keep the leg back. That's it. And then bend the knee in and out. Let's move a little bit away from. So leg is extended back, internally rotated. Lovely. The thigh doesn't move. You're just bending the heel towards the bum and then lengthening it. You should really feel this in the thigh. Yeah. 2. Hamstring curls. 3. 4. Check everything's active. Pelvic floor, navel to spine, ribs in. 5. Inhale nose, exhale mouth. 6. 7. 8. Check that internal rotation of the thigh. 9. And 10. Excellent. So then we're going to do the bicycle. So bring the knee forward, straighten the leg, and then bring the leg all the way back. 1. Bend the knee, bring it forward. That's it. Straighten the leg and bring it back. Navel to spine. Bend the knee, bring it forward. Number 3. Straighten the leg all the way back. Bend the knee, bring it forward. Number 4. Straighten the leg all the way back. Last one, this direction. Bend the knee, bring it all the way forward. Straighten the leg and bring it all the way back. So now kick the leg all the way forward. Bend the knee and bring it back. Straighten the leg, bring it all the way forward. Bend the knee and bring it back. There's 2. Straighten the leg, kick it all the way forward. Nice control. Bend the knee, bring it back. There's 3. Straighten the leg. Have the leg as far back as you can, right? It's a bit wobbly. Kick it forward. Bend the knee, bring it back. That's number 4. Last one. Straighten the leg, kick it all the way forward. Bend the knee and bring it back. Excellent. So now straighten the leg, bring it all the way forward, and let's do some drops. So leg drops up and down. 1 and 2. Lovely. Relax the shoulders. 3 and 4. 5. Bottom waist lifted. 6. Pelvic floor. 7. 8. 9 and 10. Lovely. Leg now is straight line, up and down. 1 and 2 and 3. That's it. 4, 5, 6, 7. Bottom waist lifted. That hip drawing away from the ribs. 8, 9 and 10. And now bring the top leg back. And the right arm forward helps with the balance, right? And bring it up and down, 1. You can do the same with the hand, or you can leave the hand stationary, 2. See, can you bring it back a bit more? 4, 3, and 4, and 5. Ground that bottom knee. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. So let's come up into the side plank. So remember, top foot forward, bottom leg long. That's a really nice variation. Now, both variations, you're still working really hard. However, they might put less strain on the shoulder. Second variation is the knee under. If you want to make it harder, you can put the hand underneath. Well, it's never good to have it directly underneath. It's always good to have a little bit of an angle between the hand and the shoulder, puts less pressure on. So you can go like that. So forearm down, or else version I'm going to do, which is top foot is on the ground, grounded. And then we'll go dips down and up. Inhale, exhale up. 1, 2. Check tailbones drawing under. 3. So a bum is not sticking back. 4. And 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. These are hard. You're doing great. 10. Stay uplifted. Maybe reach the arm for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, let's come around. We'll do our hip dips in parallel. So now we're in a straight plank, interlace the hands, and then drop 1 hip down, lift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7. Great work. 8. I wish I was in the hall and we could all be grunting and groaning together. 9 and 10. Great job. So come down onto your belly. Press the pubic bone into the mat. Excellent. And now this time, let's have the arms like a Y. So last time they were like a W, this time like a Y. And we'll do the same kind of movement. So working into the upper back, rhomboids and shoulders into the trapezes here. Okay, so pubic bone down, navel to spine, reach the arms, and then lift them higher. Exhale. Well, exhale to lift actually. Inhale, exhale, lift. 2, 3, 4. So the chest not lifting, just the arms. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Great job. And press back. Reach the arms forward. Nice stretch. Great. So we'll come into our squats and then we'll do our rotation afterwards. So tuck your toes and walk back to the back of your mat and have your feet here about hip distance apart and come up into a squat, reaching the arms. So we're going to in and out. So 1, and then squat down. 2, 3, 4. That's it. 5. You can reach the arms forward. You can interlace the hands like this. 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now stay in the squat. Just lift the heels. 1. Push into the big toe and the second toe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Engage tailbone under. 7. Navel to spine. 8, 9, and 10. Super. Fold forward and let's come back onto all fours. So we'll do a shoulder press here. So on all fours, hands beneath your shoulders, right? And you're going to drop the chest by drawing the shoulder blades towards each other. So the elbows don't bend, and then you're going to lift the chest by drawing the shoulder blades away from each other. So drop and lift. So the work in the shoulders. That's it. So it's like you're doing a push-up without bending your elbows. Tailbone stays under, so core active, so we're not arching and rounding as we move. Works in the shoulders. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. Navel to spine. And last one. Okay, so now push into the mat. So now you're drawing the shoulder blades away from each other. And very carefully push into your right knee, your left hand, and the right arm, left leg extends. Bring them back in. And as you exhale, go the other side. So keep that protraction where the shoulders are away from each other. And extend opposite hand and leg. Navel to spine. There's 4. That's it. 5. Excellent. 6. Inhale, nose. Exhale, extend. 7. And 8. 9. And 10. Super. Tuck your toes. Let's come back and do a few more of those lovely squats. So feet maybe about hip distance apart, nice and low. You can interlace the hands, have them on your waist, reach them up, whatever works. And down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay low. Just the heels push into the big toe and the baby toe. Second toe. 1, 2, 3. That's it. 4. Really great for balance. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Folding forward and walk it back out. And so this time, let's do our cat-cow Pilates version. So you're in a neutral spine. Spine is long. Take an inhale. Just lift the head. Chest lengthens, but you're not arching. But as you exhale, round, draw the ribs in, round, separate the shoulder blades. Inhale back to neutral and just lengthen the chest so the chin lifts, back of the neck is long, and exhaling round. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, neutral spine, and then lengthen thoracic. So upper back, and as you exhale, round, separate those shoulder blades. 2 more. Back to neutral. And then inhale, lengthen, chest forward, chin lifts. Exhale, round. Last one. Neutral spine, navel to spine. Inhale, lengthen, so chest forward, shoulders drawing away from the ears. And then exhaling, round. Super. Okay, so let's come sitting. And we'll grab our towel. Great. So both knees bent, reaching the arms forward. So we start just moving the arms. So inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring them down. Squeeze pelvic floor, navel to spine. 5 of these. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, exhale. Last 2. Exhale, activate. So lift the pelvic floor, draw the navel to spine. Last one. So now we're going to lengthen back into a C curve and extend one leg as we go. So inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, lengthen the leg and C curve. Inhale, back up, reach the arms up. Let's go the other side. Exhale, lengthen. Now pull that towel apart with your hands. So you're working into the arms and shoulders. Exhale, lengthen the leg and C curve. So you're rounding back. Inhale, back up, reach the arms. Exhale, lengthen. There's 3 each side. We'll go for 8 each side. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale up. Exhale. And 5. Sink those abdominals. Lower back rounding down. And 5. Inhale, lift up, lengthen. Exhale, C curve. And 6. Pull the towel apart. So reaching with the towel, pulling with the towel. Really active. And 6. 2 more. Exhale. Okay, lovely. Last one of these. Exhale. And exhale. So we're going to add rotation. So inhale, reach up. Leg extends and rotate. 1. Foot comes down, back to center, reach up. And then leg extends and rotate the same side as the leg. So left leg extends, left rotation. And then exhale, round back and rotate. Leg extends and rotate. And there's 4 to go. So lift up, straight back, and then C curve and rotate. 5. Nice length. 5. And 6. And 6. Pull the towel. So really active. And 7. Great job. 7. And 8. Stay here. And so as you rotate, you're going to bring the leg up. Rotate. Stay here. And exhale. 2. Leg goes down, arms forward. Rotate, leg comes up. 3. And 4. Same side. 5. 6. You're trying to rip that towel, so pull it hard. 7. 8. Straight to the other side. Leg comes up and rotate. 1. Rotate as it comes up. 2. 3. Doesn't matter. You can rotate as it goes down. 4. Doesn't matter. C curve. 5. Really sink the abs. 6. 7. And 8. Oh, great. Oh, great work. Okay, super. So let's just do a little bit more abdominals and then we'll come to standing. So lying on your back and let's cross right ankle on top of left. So hands underneath your hips, interlace in front of your face. We're going to do some reverse curls or interlace behind the back of your head, whatever works. So inhale and then exhale, lift up. I'm going to go with my hands under my hips. 2, 3, 4. See, can you go slow, right? So you're lifting and controlling it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Swap the cross of the legs. So whatever one is on top, the other one's on top now. And 1. Exhale as you lift. 2, 3, 4. Nice and slow. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great job. What else had I planned for us here? Oh yes, we're going to do some more arm and shoulder stuff. So fingertips towards your body. We'll do some tricep dips. So here, bend the elbows, sinking back, and then lift up. Bend the elbows, sitting back. So if you like, you can lift the bum. You can leave the bum down. Bend the elbows and lift. And 4. Let's go for 10. And 5. So bum can stay down the whole time. That's also strong work. 6. And 7. 8. Tailbone tucks under. 9. And 10. Okay. So now face the fingers away from your body. and come up into tabletop. Really nice. And so from here, let's go up and down. So dip down and then lift all the way up. Hips parallel with the knees as much as comfortable. And don't let the knees splay out. Feet parallel with each other. And lift up. 2, 3, 4. So you can feel different activation in the arms. 5. If it feels too strong, bring the arms straight out to the side. Either 6, right? So always make it so it works for your body. 7. And some people, 8. The wrists are actually very sensitive. 9. And 10. Great work. Coming all the way down. Let's just shake out those arms. And let's reach the fingers and stretch them back. And then the other side. So fingers and stretch them back. And then the other way, push them down. And then push them down. So let's do a little stretching into the glutes. So right foot rests on the left thigh. And now hold the back of the left thigh. So my right hand goes through my legs. My left hand's on the outside. It's called thread the eye of the needle. And then gently with that right elbow, ever so slightly pushing against the right knee, or just gently drawing the right knee away. So right knee draws away from you, and you can feel that stretch. Really nice. And let's switch legs. So now other leg. Hand goes between the leg, other hand on the outside. Excellent. Okay, so let's roll up. Arms overhead. Take an inhale. Look to your toes. Flex the feet. And as you exhale, articulate all the way up. So we're going to do some spine stretch going into rotation and then saw. So let's start feet hip distance apart. Arms forward, shoulders down your back. So spine stretch, lovely for the back. Inhale. And then exhale, tuck the chin, and here that ball is pushing against your front body, drawing your body back, and your head comes down towards the knees or your thighs. As you inhale, think of stacking the vertebrae, spine gets taller. And then as you exhale, tuck the chin and round. There's a big beach ball here. It's pushing against your ribs, your navel, drawing it back. So you have to round over the beach ball. The head just comes between the thighs or the knees. As you inhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, feel that wonderful length. So you're stretching out the spine as you exhale, rounding. And then you get the advantage of all that length. As you inhale, feel how the spine feels a bit taller as you sit up. That's it. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. In, exhale, rounding. Inhale, stack vertebrae by vertebrae coming up. And one more, that ball is pushing against you and you're rounding. Inhaling, come back up, feel that lovely length. Excellent. So now let's let the legs be quite wide as is comfortable for you. And we start with our hands across our chest. Feet are flexed. Knees, toes, pointing straight up. Inhale to the center and exhale and turn. So the chin stays in line. Inhale, center. With the cross of the hands, exhale. Inhale, center, exhale. Feet shouldn't move. Inhale, center, so you're really working the muscles in the torso. Lovely. So keep your hands as is, or let the arms go straight out. But we want to keep that alignment so the arms stay straight out. Inhale, exhale. So chin in line with the chest. Inhale, center, exhale. And feet, toes pointing up. So the arms stay straight out. We don't have one arm coming forward, which is kind of a tendency, right? We kind of want to rotate and then the arms take off on their own. We want to keep them straight out from the shoulders. So they're not changing their position at all. You're like an airplane. It's your torso that's moving you. And rotate. One more. And rotate. So then the wonderful saw. So saw is a combination of the spine stretch and the rotation. So inhale. I'll have to get the breathing right. I always lose which way to go to breathe. So we're going to inhale to rotate. Inhale to rotate. As you exhale now, Let's come back to center. Sorry, I'll give us all a direction. So inhale to rotate to the left. As you exhale, right hand dives towards the left foot and the left hand reaches back. Right sitting bone stays on the floor. So now we're in a spine stretch and a rotation. So come up out of the spine stretch, so lengthen the spine, but stay in the rotation. And then exhale back to center. We did it. Let's go to the other side. Inhale, right. Exhale, left arm dives forward, the right arm dives back, and really reach both arms. So inhale, come back up. So you're straight, but you're rotated. Exhale, center. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, dive. And again, remember the beach ball is pushing you. So you're spine stretching, you're rounding forward, head towards the knee, and the arms are reaching, giving that lovely twist. Inhale, come out of the spine stretch, stay in rotation. Exhale to center. Let's go to the other side. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, dive. Inhale, back up. Exhale, center. Let's do one more each side. Inhale, center, rotate. Exhale, dive. So it's a spine stretch. Draw the ribs and navel back, rounding the spine. Inhale, create all that lovely length. Exhale to center. Last one. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, dive. Inhale, back up. Exhale, back to center. Lovely. And let's just take a stretch here. So keeping the legs wide, toes pointing up, knees pointing up, and just reach the arms forward. So lovely stretch into the outer hips. You can also feel it in your glutes and hamstrings, which we worked earlier. Really nice. And then walk your hands to one foot and lean over, reach over that leg. And as you lean over that leg, make sure the opposite sitting bone stays on the floor. Really nice. Come back to center. So reach both arms forward in the center. Excellent. And now go to the other side. So lots of work tonight. Obliques, side series, abdominals, core, did a ton of glute work. And then all that lovely rotation in the hip socket on the side series where we were working the quads and the hamstrings. Really nice. Come back up to center. Let's bring the legs together and let's do a bit of mermaid. So one foot forward, one knee forward, the other one back. Arms out to the side. Take an inhale. Exhale and lean. Inhale, center. Exhale and lean. Inhale, center and lean. Inhale, center and lean. And let's just, while we're here, we'll just do a little bit more work on that hip. Just a second. So lift the back leg up and down. If you can reach the arms, if you need them on the floor, no problem. 3, 4, and 5. That's plenty. We'll do more of those next week. So now switch your legs, if you can, without your hands. Inhale, center. Exhaling, lean. Inhale, center and lean. Inhale, center and lean. Inhale, center and lean. Just gotta love Pilates, right? All the lovely strengthening work. All these key areas that support a healthy lifestyle. So hands out to the side. Let's lift the back leg up and down. 1, 2. Lift the pelvic floor. 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. Round to all fours. Tuck the toes. Push back into down dog. And now folding forward. Completely relax the head, the arms. And now tuck the tailbone and roll up. Let's do 2 more. Inhale to stand. And then exhale, tuck the chin and rolling down. Little bend in the knees can be nice. Inhale here. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, pelvic floor lifts. Vertebrae by vertebrae, one stacks on top of the other. Inhale, exhale, tuck the chin and rolling down. Inhale here and exhale, come on up. Let's finish with 3 movements. Inhale, arch. Exhaling, round. Arch and round. Excellent. Remember, shoulders stay over the hips. So moving the spine, not leaning forward and back. And round. That's it. And now side to side. Let's move the arms. Inhale. Exhale, lean. Lovely. Inhale, center. And feel all that lovely flexibility. So lovely length. It's one of the beautiful things with Pilates. It lengthens the muscle fibers. So it really has this strength and length. Really nice. Hands on your shoulders and rotate. Remember, hips facing forward and rotate. So toned and lean, long muscles, functional, right? That support us. So we stand, we walk, we work, we parent, we move, and as much as possible without injury so that we can get on with having the best life possible, right? Excellent. Drop your hands. Feet are about hip distance. Close your eyes. Drop into that plumb line from back of the ear down through your body, lining up with the outside of your ear, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle. Lean towards the front of your feet. Feel the adjustment. Lean towards your heels. So tuning in. Lean to the center, go to one side. Didn't do a lot of balance tonight. Go to the other. And now come to center and feel how steady you are on your feet. Activating the core really helps with our balance. Physical balance helps with mental balance. That's it. Great work. Great work.